It's time to take off your clothes, enjoy clothes-free living, and join us for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists.
Welcome to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, the show that celebrates clothes-free living for all. I'm your host, Frank Stone.
And I'm your correspondent, Lisa Monroe, and I'll be reporting on all things within the naturist community. So it's time to get naked and join us.
And enjoy clothes-free living on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Welcome in to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 1, believe it or not. How about that? So when we get to episode 1 million, you'll be able to say, I remember when he did episode 1. That was a long time ago. But we are glad you're with us to celebrate clothes-free living for all. I know a number of families who are naturist families, and I'm going to use the terms naturist and nudist somewhat interchangeably. Not everybody does. A nudist sometimes has the kind of hidden meaning that there might be a little bit of sex involved. That's not necessarily true. Not everybody uses nudist that way. I called myself a nudist forever until I met up with Stefan Deshane. He owns Bear Oaks Park up near Toronto, also does his own podcast, the Naturist Living Show. And he's all about naturism. And he told me the difference is naturism is just enjoying life for what it is, enjoying nature, enjoying each other, and just being healthy about our minds and our bodies, whereas nudism might have a connotation of a little offhanded behavior. It doesn't mean that it's true for everybody, but it's a general understanding. So whether I'm a nudist or a naturist, I guess doesn't matter to me what you call me or what you call yourselves, just being naked and enjoying the clothes-free living. Because who wants to wear clothes? It's just kind of a pain in the neck. You have to iron things, you have to find things, you have to match things. And even when you go swimming, maybe especially when you go swimming, you get out of the pool, you get out of the ocean, the lake. Not only are you dripping wet, but your suit is totally wet. And the first thing you want to do is get out of that suit and get dried off. Well, if you're not a naturist, you're not going to do that. You'll stay in a wet suit all day. Seems a little bit silly. But I've noticed over the years the naturist families seem to be the healthiest families in terms of their mental outlook on life. There's no games, there's no hiding, there's no, guess what I saw? That doesn't even enter into the equation. So let's head out to our correspondent for the show, Lisa Monroe. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today?
Good morning, Frank. I'm doing great.
Well, you're here to give us a report. So what in the world's going on from your perspective in the world of naturism?
Well, it's summer, and it's time to think about all those all-over tans. And so wherever better can you get an all-over tan than a nude beach? I mean, that's about the only place you can anymore. Or your backyard if you have good fencing. So I wanted to just talk a little bit about the nude beaches that are available in the U.S. Now, there's a lot more than what we'll talk about, but I chose a list compiled by a French swimsuit company, and 2 of the top 20 beaches on their list are in Florida.
Wow.
And one is in California.
And that's a worldwide list?
Worldwide list. I mean, there's beaches from Brazil and Greece and Italy, and I think even one in Canada that are on the list, but only 3 made it from Florida on this particular list.
Hey,
and all the lists kind of coincide with each other. They're almost all the same. They just change numbers on the list of which beaches are the tops. Mm-hmm. But number 1 is, and you may know this beach, is Hullover Beach in Miami.
Oh, yes. I was there only once. Wish I could go every day, but I was there once, and the terrific Lisa Monroe, and she'll be with us on every show, giving us her report, what's going on in the world of naturism, nudism, naked stuff all over the place, some fun stuff. You're listening to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 1 today. On every single show, not only will we have a report from correspondent Lisa Monroe, but I'll also have an interview for you with somebody along the lines of naturism, nudism, being naked, enjoying the clothes-free life. And today we're going to talk to RENITA WESTALL. We're actually going to play part 1 of my interview with her today and part 2 of my interview with her next week. So let's bring her to the show this morning. She can explain what it's all about. From England, RENITA Westall. Good morning, RENITA. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm very well, thank you.
Life in England, I'm guessing at this time of year is a little on the cold side, maybe a little damp as well?
It is a bit chilly, but the sun's out today.
Well, that's not bad at all then. Now I know you guys do things in Celsius. We're still in Fahrenheit. What will the temperature be today in England?
It says 46 Fahrenheit on my...
Well, that's not too bad, actually, for this time of year, right?
I don't think you could go naked out there at the moment. It's a tad chilly.
Yeah, maybe so. Want to keep your coat on for sure. So let's just get right into it right away. Maybe because you practice naturism, the lifestyle, just tell our listeners, what is naturism? What's it all about?
And naturism is about being free from clothes, enjoying the fresh air, the sunshine, relaxing with no inhibitions, very safe from all the outside world, really. I find there's more intimidation when I've got my clothes on than there is when I'm naked.
Check out our show as well. Naked Nudists, Naturists. We drop a show every week for the time being, at least while we're in season. We'll reevaluate after that. But this has been episode number 1, and obviously, if you're any good at math at all, you'll know that the next episode is number 2, and we'll be dropping a show on every Saturday morning. Plan to join us for every single one of our shows here, and have your clothes off when you're listening. We have our clothes off when we're broadcasting, enjoying the naturist life.
We celebrate clothes-free living for all. Remember to enjoy being naked and join us again for Naked Nudists and Naturists.
We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked Nudists and Naturists. Have a great clothes-free day.